Turn 84. We can lead the rites ourselves and gain some discipline. Morning. We have the choice of Orator or Judge for our heir. We will take Orator. And our Chancellor, our brother, who is also our heir, has, I think he was heir? Yeah. This is his nephew. He's passed away, so we don't have a Chancellor anymore, which unfortunately cancels the family gifts mission. So that's not great. Next, we will go ahead and start a shrine here. Shrine, because this gives us plus 20 and it's not connected as a tile. Hamlet would only give us 10, and I don't want to burn Temple Building Road. This will gain us all these hills here, or a bunch of hills, which is great. Next, we will go over here and start a miner and a mine here. 7 iron. We'll assign Cleric as Chancellor and immediately send her on a mission to get the riders happy for 400 gold. We will upgrade this guy with Eagle Eye because it was available. And then I'm moving my troops here because he's starting to build a fort up there, which is kind of annoying. And I can 3-shot that chariot. So I will do so, because why not? And then that pretty much ends my turn. We'll remind ourselves to rally when we finish tutoring next turn. Got a decent Orator heir, so that's great. So that should be lots and lots of orders. We don't have Orthodoxy though. We are finishing Palton Cav here. We could pick up Holy War to get those free promotions. It will drop 6 science because we're only on a few cities, so we will pick up Holy War because I think it's worth 6 science to drop it. And Inquiry is on its way, and it'll get us free promos on these 2 units, which I think is worth it, and as well on this unit. So it does show our hand a little bit that we're going towards a Holy War, but that's probably foreseeable. He is on 5 laws still, and I love the free promo. It's just really good, as well as being able to buy units with money if need be. So let's see, what can he do here? He can counterattack and attack with a bunch, right? He could kill this, potentially. Do we really want to fight right now? I guess that's the key question. How much damage can he do? He would have to come out of his forts, which of course will make them him vulnerable to our macemen. So he can't really do much damage this way. 4, 5. So like again, if he comes out of his forts and attacks with a bunch of stuff, can he inflict a lot of damage? I.e., is this too risky? Is this too risky to do right now? Or should we wait for a little more critical mass? Because I don't really care. I think it's honestly probably too risky. We could kill it, but doesn't get us anything. And would rather not, I think. Yeah, that's probably slightly too risky. We can keep going towards this. I don't really want to burn 160 training because I'm going to need the training to upgrade. I do think it's worth picking up Holy War, especially since it's only 6 science that costs us. Doesn't change barding at all. We're going to have an inquiry here for 160, so, and then we're going to queue another inquiry right after it, basically. So, yeah, I think we're okay there. So, yeah. Good attack. The problem is it just puts our forces very close to him. Yeah, he can move his spears out and attack, but like each of these units is precious. There's no point throwing them away to kill a single chariot. Doesn't gain me anything. I need to attack with a large force with my barding cataphracts. No point. No point doing otherwise. So, curious to hear what you think in comments. Please let me know as to whether it makes sense to make or not make that attack, or whether it's completely irrelevant. Also possibly true. So, and I did remember to remind myself to rally. We could create an agent work, except for we have no agents, unfortunately. So, yeah, all our dudes are busy. This guy is a hero on a unit that I'd like to keep at him. He's there, so we'll keep him there. And I do think the Holy War is worth it because it gets me a free promo on these 2 units and this 3rd unit. So, and we keep building miners here. We're slowly balancing out food. I think this is worth it just because it gains me a lot of tiles. But then we'll probably want to farm it up, especially once we get this worker online, especially since these are like 8 food farms. Some of them are 8 food farms. So, all right, I think that, and then we got palace waiting there. We can finish it. We can clear some of these, and eventually granary here. Never got farmers here. It's okay. We also never got poets, which is really sad because this is really high growth, and like we really should be investing in specialists in this capital. But once we get inquiry, yeah, once we no longer have a scholar ruler, I think it'll make sense to swap. But for now it makes sense. Our heir, we should also marry him off. We can't because he's our nephew, which is awkward. So yeah, that's not great. Wish I could marry him off to a particular family, but we'll just have to wait for the event. Wish you could really marry off your nephews, but I guess they don't want the micromanagement burden to be too high. All right, that ends turn 84. So I will send this one back to Fluffy, and we'll see how this game continues to develop. Take care.